Hello everyone, I am BlueBlaze and welcome to part 3 of my ongoing tier list of Halo stages. I've now arrived at the third game in Bungie's original Halo trilogy. Something I am surprised about, that I'm unsure how I didn't realize before, of which I feel is strange as I play these games a fair amount I feel. Anyway, I found Halo 3 has 4 less stages than Halo 2 has. I don't know, I feel it is something that I personally found odd. May just be me. Since last time, I believe the only change I've made to the list is switching around 2 betrayals and outskirts. Just a reminder for anyone who doesn't know, I feel the list is free-flowing and subject to change all the time. Anyway, without any further delay, here is my tier list of Halo 3's stages. Sierra 117 seems to break the mold both Halo 2 and Halo CE set prior by not having a first level in space on some kind of UNSC vessel. Instead, the game begins in like a dense jungle. I feel I quite enjoy this level. It naturally goes through everything the players should understand, has quite good set pieces, and I feel it looks really nice even today to go along with it. I believe I may place Sierra 117 in Legendary tier, below 2 betrayals and above outskirts. The second stage, Crow's Nest, to me at the very least, feels as if it doesn't really reach the same highs presented by the first level. Whilst I feel the level is overall enjoyable, in my opinion, the aesthetic of the level and the backtracking feels somewhat repetitive to myself. Even with that, I feel I quite enjoy the level overall. I think I shall place it in Noble tier, above the Arbiter and below Assault on the Control Room. To me, personally, I feel like Savo Highway is the embodiment of an okay Halo level. It seems to contain a good amount of vehicles, normal combat and spectacle. However, I personally feel it doesn't stick out as much as the next level on the list at least. As I personally feel it is quite a good all-rounder level, I feel I may place Savo Highway in Noble tier, above the Arbiter and below Crow's Nest.
Final effort is all that remains.
Like Savo Highway, I feel this level contains a good amount of everything. However, I feel it turns it up a notch as well, containing much more spectacle and the first introduction to the new Scarab fight for the game. With this, I think I may place the Storm in Legendary tier, below Sierra 117 and above Outskirts. Like with the Oracle and Sacred Icon in Halo 2, I feel I find Floodgate, to me at least, to be somewhat forgettable. I think it may be down to me, however I never seem to remember much from this level apart from some very key moments. However, I feel the level is still somewhat fun to play overall. I believe I may place Floodgate in Majestic tier, below Uprising and above the Oracle. I feel the Ark is a fair amount like the Storm, and incorporates many great elements to be a quite good level. I personally quite enjoy the drop-off into the sand and fighting the hunters in the early section of the level. My favourite part may be watching the Forward Onto Dawn swoop down from the sky and stop, I guess. Like, do ships park in the air when they do that sort of thing? I guess you can't really do that in real life at the moment. Later on me here, I realised the right word would be hovering. That would be what the ship is doing. It's hovering in front of the player. Anyway, I don't know. They stop in front of the player anyway. I feel I may place the Ark in Legendary tier, below Halo, and above 2 betrayals. The Covenant is probably next to another level later, one of the main stages I go to when thinking of Halo 3. Starting the stage off with a drop onto a beach with a Spartan laser, then working through the towers, then heading into the snow that has a double Scarab battle and ending with allying with the Flood, then having to fight your way out of the control room from them. I really like this level. I think I may place the Covenant in Mythic tier, below the Maw, and above Delta Halo. Cortana is, by what I understand at least, a level that isn't very liked within the community. I may be wrong about that. I believe from what I have seen, however, that seems maybe to be the case. I think. Anyway, Sadly, if that is true, I believe I may have to agree. Whilst I personally feel I enjoy it more than any of the levels in Osiris tier, I feel the over-reliance on the slow Cortana and Gravemind moments, as well as with the level only containing Flood to fight, personally does not make it a highlight for me, in my opinion. I believe I may place Cortana in Majestic tier at the very bottom below the Oracle. And finally, the last level, Halo. I believe this is the other level I tend to think of when I'm having something to do with Halo 3. I feel I am personally quite a big fan to all the callbacks from Halo CE, and the Warthog run at the end is amazing in my opinion. I personally feel I would quite like this level as a normal level even. However, I feel it being a final level makes it seem quite grand overall. I don't know, that may just be my perception of it. Personally, I love replaying this level many times over and over again. I feel I may place Halo in the Mythic tier, below Metropolis, and above them all. Alrighty, there we go. That was my tiering for Halo 3's playable stages. Your opinions on where these stages should be placed is most likely quite different to my own, and I wouldn't mind hearing your placements in the comments below if you would like. It doesn't worry me if you don't want to either. However, I think for myself that is everything for today. I hope everyone enjoyed, and I hope to see everyone next time. Cheers everyone! Like Savo Highway, I feel this level contains a good amount of everything. However, I feel it turns it up to a notch as well. Up to a notch. However, I feel it turns it up a notch as well, containing much more spectacle and first... Boop. I think it may be down to me, however, it never seems... I believe I may place Cortana in Majestic tier at the very bottom. I feel I am personally quite a big fan to call someone. Hello someone. Guess what? I like Halo 3. Woo, cool.